Oh, whoops. Hello. So, as you can see, we've changed location.
Oh my god.
Shadows hanging over, but wait, no, come close.
You're massive. Look at my foot though.
I like my feet.
Look at my forehead. That's not possible. Shut up. No.
See?
Cut. K-pop. Boris Johnson! Ruby's just...
Wow.
Shut up. What are you going to say? Can you, can someone pass my phone, please?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I just got that.
We got Can of Coke, I think. Yeah. 24 of them. Oh no, wait, or 48. I don't know.
48?
Who's that?
Remember
No, we actually can't put that in there.
No, mate. Chicken Nugget. His name's Chicken Nugget. Because you can't say it.
What's that?
Jeez, that look was a bit rude.
If you were a Horrid Henry character, you'd be Rude Ruby.
You can't spell Ruby without Ubi, which stands for booby. That makes no sense.
You can't spell Ruby without Rue, and Rue is part of rude. Do you want to stop bullying me now?
Maybe in a minute.
We've got a team. You've reached your goal. I burned 250 calories whilst I'm eating a pizza. Oh. Here's my pizza.
Starting year 10. Expectations, and then later we're gonna watch back and be like, well. So you got to say what your goals are. I genuinely, everyone's gonna laugh because people know me. But when I get a bit of homework, I want to do it as soon as I get home. I'm not good.
Year 7 I was night before. Year 9 I was like the first few days of getting it.
Really?
She's a really good student.
Really?
People don't expect it, do they?
No. I'm a turkey.
Set 1 maths. Set 1 French. Do I need to flex any more on you?
No.
Good, because I've got nothing else to flex.
I don't want to flex. I got moved down a set.
So, I worked hard to move up, then I moved back down.
I stayed consistent.
Can I try the garlic one?
No. Of course you can. Oh, you want me to pass it?
Yeah.
Right, that's why you are.
Oh my god, that's huge. Wait, which one's
Just delete it, they're all the same.
Sorry. Thank you.
That's right. You're welcome. Really? Think about that. Why can't you get that one?
Just shut up.
You're going for the biggest slice. Of course you can, babes. Okay. You look like my foot.
I think a bit just flew off my pizza.
Oh, I love this.
What?
Fully love that. I actually fully love that. Oh my god, I fully love that. Fully.
Love it. And Henry would be like, "Are you having a laugh?"
You okay, Phoebe?
Yes. Have you guys watched season 3 of Stranger Things?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Spoiler alert. I cried so much. I watched it and Ruby's like, I don't know whether to watch it. And then I was like, yeah, watch it. And then Ruby just sending me video. Yeah, she was just sending me videos of
Have you
it.
seen season 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just watched season 3. I thought.
I watched season 1 and 2 when they came out, and then I was like, season 3 I don't even know, because by the time I'd literally forgotten what happened in season 1 and 2.
I watched the 15-minute recap video before I started it, so that way I got in the mood for it, got into it, and remembered things. I was like,
well, Emily told me to watch it like a couple months ago, and then I don't know why I hadn't watched it before, because everyone's been saying it was so good, and it was like right up my street. So then I started watching it, and season 3 came out, but I was just finishing season 2, so it flowed. It was really good.
I waited a year to watch season 3,
Literally.
and I finished it in one night.
You finished it in one night?
No way, really?
Yeah, I started about 7:30, and I woke up. I was still up like in the morning.
Me way longer than that, because right, Monica told me to watch it, so I watched episode 1 and 2 together. Pardon me. They were the most boring episodes I've ever watched. In episode 3, I just couldn't get into it. I was like, what the hell? So then I watched episode 4, and I was like, okay, I'm like gonna watch this episode, and if it's really bad, then I'm not gonna finish it. Episode 4 was probably the best episode I've ever watched. Strange Things.
What one was it?
Freebie just went, this is the best episode I've ever watched.
What was it?
I don't know. But then episode 5 was the one where they merged at the end in the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Both things
That
merged,
scared
and
me
I
so
was like, I
much.
have my video reaction. I recorded it, and I was like, oh my god, like this is so good. So then my brother comes down. He's like, oh, you're watching Strange Things, and I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I cried at the end. Bearing in mind, he's like 20, and I was like, it must be so sad then. And he was like, yeah, like carry on watching it. It's so good. So then carry on watching it. I get to episode 8, and I have it on pause for a bit because I'm like replying to my friends, and my brother walks up again, and he was like, oh, you're on he was like, oh, by the way, on the last episode Mike dies, and I was like, are you kidding me? You just spoiled it for me. And then he was like, yeah, he dies, and I was literally like and I was like, are you actually kidding me? So then I like paused it, and then it said episode 8, and he was like, oh, you're on episode 8 now? And I was like, yeah, but there's no point me even watching it anymore. And then he was like, you know what the funny thing is? And I was like, what? Because at this time I was so annoyed. He was like, Mike doesn't even die. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, yeah, I know that one person dies, apparently it's Hopper.
I
And
cried.
then,
So when he was reading that note,
or that hit me the most. And then he was like, yeah, I don't even think Hopper's died though. Like, you can decide for yourself at the end. I don't think he's died either.
No.
no way they can just cut him off like that.
I'm a fat nerd. I was in the when he's the only one in there, right? When Joyce does the switches, she looks down, and there's a few seconds before it. So, and the clip where they film in the inside, he's not there. When they film it all kind of blowing up sort of thing, or about to, he's not in there.
Really?
So he's jumped through to the upside down,
Yeah,
because throughout the thing, leave the door open 3 inches. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you remember leave the
Yeah.
door open 3 inches? That's for season 4, which is open the gate, leave it open 3 inches.
It's all added up
Yeah,
now.
and the music that played. Remember when they found Will's body in the lake? It was a fake one. Someone tried to fake his death. Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah.
And they got it out, and that, and Hopper thought
Yeah,
this
yeah,
not only cut it open, knew it wasn't Will. The music that played when they all found out he died, which he didn't, is the same music that played when everyone found out Hopper died. They used the same song for the fake death.
Really?
I'm such a
Shit.
nerd to the core.
Bye.
Bye.
Spoiler, look
Yeah,
away.
spoiler alert, so skip it.
Why would looking away?
Close your ears.